Hi guys, and welcome to your next online active goal class. So similar to the last day, we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up, get into some circuit-based exercises and then a few on the floor to finish. Again, you're not going to need much equipment, so I've just got a chair here as before, and I've got 2 tins of much sought after lentils, and that's all you're going to need for today's class. So we'll get started just moving the feet on the spot. We're going to take our warm up into standing today. So just make sure you've got a little bit of space around you. Again, if you're a little bit worried about your balance, I want you to make sure that you've got someone around you doing the exercises or just staying close to or behind your chair all the time. So hopefully you can see me throughout all of this. And we're going to start bringing the knees up a little bit higher. Good, adding in a little bit of arm movement as well if you feel comfortable too. That's it, just bringing up the heart rate. Good, and back down to small steps. Good, we're going to step out to the sides. Just take it at your own pace, there's no need to keep up with me in particular. And back to your small steps. Good, let's bring the knees up high once more. And small steps. Separating your feet out so they're nice and wide, bringing your hands out by your side. You're going to reach your opposite hand down towards your opposite foot. So some of you will be able to reach all the way down to that toe. Others will just be reaching down towards the knee, and that's perfect as well. Last one on each side. Good, keeping your hands out wide, you're going to turn gently side to side. So just warming up, loosening up that upper back. Good, rest your hands down and we're going to roll our shoulders all the way up towards your ears and back and down. Change in direction. Little neck stretch. Now you're going to tilt one ear towards your shoulder. And changing sides. Good. Resting the arms down, we're going to go up and down on the toes. Good, and that's our warm-up. So let's get into a few of our exercises now. Okay, so let's get started into our circuit. I'm going to start off our timer. And again, our first exercise is going to be a sit to stand, so something that we know from before. So our 45 seconds is on the clock. So sitting down, standing up. If you need to make this a little bit easier, just use your hands to push up out of the chair. And if you want to make it a little bit harder, just tap the chair and come straight back up without resting down. Good, we've got 15 seconds to go. Last 3. Good, and resting there, good job. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to go into a wall push-up. So you might not see me quite as well. I'm just going to head to this back wall. Hands on the wall in front of your shoulders. And we're leaning towards the wall and pushing away. So hands in front of your shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. The further away from the wall that you stand, the harder it'll be. And the closer to the wall, the easier it'll be. Use your core to keep your body nice and steady. So you don't want to arch through your back at all. Good work, we're almost there. Good. Our next exercise, we're going to go into some upper body with our tins. So holding on to your two tins, we're going to go forward and to the sides. Forward, good. 45 seconds on the clock. Again, if you've got a shoulder injury or this is too heavy, just finding something a little bit lighter or just get rid of the weights altogether is okay as well. Thinking of drawing your shoulder blades back and down as you lift them forward. We don't want to hunch your shoulders up towards our ears. Good, you're over halfway. We've got 15 seconds left on this one. That's it, last 5. And resting there. Good, we're going to go into a crab walk, which a lot of you will know, but we're going to do it without the band, which is still good. So if you don't have much space, coming into a slight bend of your knees, and just going 2 or 3 steps one way, and 2 or 3 steps back. So some of you will have space to do this for 8 or 10 steps one way, but just work with what you have, even if it's just 1 forward and 1 back. Also, if you do have a TheraBand, you could put it around your knees for this exercise if you want to make it a little bit more challenging. Good, we've 15 more seconds. Engaging those core muscles and relax. Good. Our last exercise is a balance one. You're going to use your chair out like this, so hopefully you can see me. We're going to stand on one foot and you're going to reach with one hand to the opposite corner of the chair. So really slow and steady, reaching opposite hand to the opposite corner. To make that a bit easier, just step in closer, like this. We're going to stay on the same foot for this whole round. Good. Step in nice and close if you're struggling with that single leg stand. Good. Last couple of seconds. Good. And relax. Good work. We're going to go back to the top. So that was our 5 exercises. So we're going to run through those once more. First off, we're going back to the one you know, which is your sit to stand. So take a little breather. Good, and off we go, 45 seconds. Good, aiming for about 10 to 15 reps, depending on your fitness. We've got 20 seconds to go. Good, last 5, well done, keep going. Good, and relax. Next we're doing our wall push-ups. So hopefully you can all see me. I might try this wall this time. So hands in front of your shoulders, Body in a nice straight line. We don't want to bend your back or your hips. And just going straight towards the wall and away. Good. Squeezing those shoulder blades together and then pushing away from the wall. Keep your tummy muscles nice and tight. Good, we're almost there. Last one or two. Nice, well done. Okay, we're going into our upper body, so taking hold of your tins or your weights if you do have them. And this time it's our front and our lateral raise. So shoulders back, just come into shoulder height. And if you do happen to have a shoulder injury or pain, you can keep it nice and low if they're causing trouble, or just getting rid of the weights altogether. That's it, keep it up guys. We've got into our last 12 seconds. We'll get 4 or 5 more in. Good, and wrist. Next one is our crab walk. So again, coming into a little bit of a bent position, chest up nice and tall, and we're gonna side step. So just going 2 or 3 to the right and 2 or 3 to the left. To make it a bit harder, stay in that nice squat position. If it's too hard, you can stand up nice and straight. That's it, we're over halfway. Good, one more length each way. You've got 5 seconds. Good, and rest. Let's go into our last one of this circuit, which is the balance. So again, challenging yourself as much as you feel able to. If you can, standing a nice distance away, get your balance on one foot first. We're changing sides this time, so onto the other foot, and reaching opposite hand towards that opposite end of the chair. Again, shuffle yourself a bit closer to make that a little bit easier for you. Good, this is your last exercise, you're over halfway through. Good, and relax. That's our exercises done for there. We're going to move into a couple of floor exercises. So hopefully you've got a good view of me here. Again, if you're not comfortable getting on and off the floor, you can just stop your video here. Just making sure you've got something soft under your knees. If you need something extra under your knees, putting a pillow there might help as well. Because we're going to start in this all fours position. And starting with some mobility, we're going to do our cat and cow. So arching down through the low back, looking forward. Don't look up too high, just to the front of the mat. Then rounding out through your low back, looking down towards your belly button. And again, arching, dropping down between the shoulder blades, just a gentle look forward. Rounding out through the low back, push up through the shoulder blades and look down towards your belly button. Good, let's do that a few more times. Nice, arching down, looking forward, shoulders away from your ears. And rounding out, pushing up through the shoulder blades, looking down towards your belly button. Good. Coming back to your neutral position, so hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. We're going to do a bit of a rotation, so reaching one hand under and pushing back up, changing sides. So if you're comfortable, you can rest all the way down onto your head and shoulder. Otherwise, just doing a gentle reach is perfect as well. Good, let's do one more each side. And resting there. We're going to go into another core exercise here. So this is called a bird dog, which many of you will have done before. You're going to reach one leg out the back, trying not to let your hips tilt to the sides. So reaching that leg nice and long and back to center. Nice and long, back to center. Good. Keep your chin tucked, looking down between your hands in front of you. Engage in those tummy muscles. Now, if you want to make this a little bit harder, you can go for opposite arm and opposite leg. Otherwise, just continue with the legs on their own. Good. Squeezing those tummy muscles. We're going to go for 4 more altogether. 2 more each side. Well done. Keep going. Nice. And resting there. Come and take a lie onto your side. Using your hand as a pillow, or else you can get a pillow from your couch or your bed. Your body's in a nice straight line like a pencil. And we're going to lift that top leg up and down. Point your toes as you lift, pull towards you to lower. Using that front hand out in front of you for balance. Doesn't need to go that high. I'm working those muscles in the top hip. Good, we'll go for 4 more. Last one. And resting down. Well done. Let's change over sides. Lying onto your other side, legs nice and straight, hand in front of you for balance. And we're going to lift and lower on this side. Last 4. Well done. Keep going. You're probably feeling that top hip at this stage. And last one. And resting down. Good. Let's turn onto our backs. And I just want you to bring your arms out wide and do a gentle low back stretch. Rolling your knees side to side. Just going to do 1 or 2 stretches to finish off. Good, and then bringing one ankle across the opposite knee, and you're pushing that knee down towards the floor. Alternatively, you can lift your legs up to get a little bit more of a stretch through that left hip. And just try and slow down your breathing, nice and relaxed. That's good. Let's change over sides. So ankle onto that opposite knee, pushing your knee down towards the floor, feeling a stretch up around that hip. Good, another 10 seconds. And resting there. Last one we're going to do today is just a nice release for your low back. So you're going to pull your two knees nice and tight in towards your chest. And then just trying to relax in that position, taking nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can always do one knee at a time if it's too much to hug your two knees in at once. Good, nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And resting there. Good, coming to turn onto your side to stand up. Well done guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Little bit of a different setting for you coming from my homemade gym for the lockdown period. But we'll hopefully catch you again soon. We'll keep coming with videos as often as we can to keep you guys active and mobile in the house.